If you are looking for the best musky lures haze list, you must see. We made this list based on a personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers. Also, we have included options for every type of customer. So, let's get started. At the 10th position of our list, we have Musky Double Cowgirl Bait. Musky Double Cowgirl Bait by Musky Mayhem is a classic and very popular big musky lure. Being one of the easiest musky baits to fish with, we consider these to be the best musky lures for beginners. While it is similar to Meep's bucktail mentioned earlier, it does differ in several ways. This musky bait has two huge number 10 spinner blades which create a large amount of vibration in the water. The lure's flash above skirting gives it lifelike action, a larger profile, and excellent color. Many would argue that this is the best inline spinner available because of its bait fish stimulating action. Being that it easy to work, can be fished in just about any conditions or terrain, is well known to produce huge musky. This is a choice for best musky lure for beginners. Moving on to the next 10, number 9 with OKUMA Savage Gear Align Eel V2. The OKUMA Savage Gear Align Eel V2 is a 12-inch 5-ounce lure that's very well loved by the musky fishing community. The reason for its popularity is clear: it catches fish at a high rate, featuring a super strong jig hook and an underbelly stinger hook. This V2 is designed to ensure that no fish that bites will get away. The slow tail kicking action and retrieve is super seductive to the musky. They see the action and instantly spring towards it. The tail is designed into this very specific shape to give it the perfect motion to drive musky wild. Feel free to fish this lure at either high or low speeds with stops and jerks for added movement. This will ensure you are getting the most out of the lure and catching as many fish as possible. The number 8 position is held by Savage Gear Hybrid. The Savage Gear Hybrid lure is a beautiful bait that's especially designed to attract big fish like muskies and pike. With the realistic paint job, the center swivel design, and the way it swims right under the surface of the water, it's a great lure you should not overlook. While it may not have the name brand recognition as some of the other lures on our list, it has a lot of great features that will certainly make you a happy angler when it lands your next big fish. Coming in at 6.5 inches and 2.08 ounces, the lure is on the smaller side for what we generally recommend for muskies. This is a great option if you're trying to get used to fishing with bigger lures, though I would recommend also picking up the 10-inch version to catch the monsters in your local lake or a river. At the 7th position of our list, we have DARDEVLE Spoon. The original DARDEVLE Spoon is one of the oldest and most well-known fishing lures ever created. It's great for catching a large variety of fish, but one of the best uses for it is to land a nice big musky. Most people don't think about using a spoon when fishing for muskies. They will either use a spinner or a minnow-style swim bait. However, people have been fishing for pike and muskies with spoons for years. It's one of the best kept secrets in the angling world. The 1-ounce, nearly 4-inch model is a nice starting size, and you can move up from here to there if you decide to pick up extra spoons. DARDEVLE spoons seem to be made with magic, as they flat out work better with than the other brands, and you simply can't go wrong with this classic. Next, at number 6, we have OKUMA Savage Gear Real Eel. The longest lure we have reviewed is the OKUMA Savage Gear Real Eel. It's designed to mimic a real eel, and thus it has length and a wave to make it move correctly. This is the best and most realistic eel lure we have come across, earning it a spot on our list. The biggest downfall of lures with long tails is that the finish and the fish can wind up biting the tail without grabbing far enough towards the front. When that happens, they won't get the hook. However, the sheer size of the real eel is what attracts the muskies, so it's a give and take with that. You can fish this lure either slow or fast, so whether you are looking for a nice relaxing day on the water or to catch as many fish as possible, you can do that without the OKUMA Savage Gear Real Eel. The number 5 position is held by BLITZBITE Multi-Jointed Minnow Swim Bait Lure. If you are looking for a realistic multi-jointed minnow swim bait, look no further than the BLITZBITE. The lure is stunning. The exterior paint job, the shiny eyes, and the realistic movement from the joints makes it one of the best available today. These minnow style swim baits are a favorite style of lure anglers, used for catching musky. It makes sense as musky are apex predators and these lures closely resemble a fish swimming. Perfect food for a hungry musky. Another great thing about this BLITZBITE lure is that it's made out of a sturdy ABS plastic. That means it will stand up to the toughest abuse. Oh, and that it includes a rattle for a little extra annoyance to the fish. The number 4 position is dominated by BOOYAH PIKE spinnerbait. The BOOYAH pike is another fantastic spinnerbait for catching predatory fish like muskies. With its large blades and bright colors, the pike will stand out when you show it to your friends, and the fish will love it too. Coming in at only 0.5 ounce, the BOOYAH PIKE is a rather lightweight lure. Don't let that put you off, though this bad boy has some awesome action and it's ready for you to take it out on your next fishing excursion. The PIKE is one of the few musky-specific lures that reliability builds from a reputable brand. This isn't judging the other lures for having lesser known brands, but we will build up the PIKE a bite because we can rely on BOOYAH to put out high quality products that can work as intended. Moving on to the next at number 3 with MIZUGIWA Pike Musky Dog Fishing Soft Bait. The MIZUGIWA Pike Musky Dog Soft Bait is designed specifically for one thing: catching muskies. The weighted jig head makes the lure swim down at a rate of 45-degree angle before being retrieved in a single straight line. The soft body of the lure may seem like a less than durable section, leading to some concerns. However, this adds a huge importance to the way if this lure works. When a big predator gets a hold of the MIZUGIWA soft bait, it feels much more realistic to the fish. As a result, they will leave in their mouth longer, giving you ample time to set the hook. That means less missed fish and more smiles on your face. Not only you can crank it, but you can curl it or jig it. The musky dog is so versatile that you can use it in a wide variety of different ways and still catch a boatload of fish. The only limiting factor when it comes to this lure is your imagination. The number 2 position is held by Meep's Musky Killer Blocktail. Meep's has created one of the most iconic and well-known musky lures on the planet, even in the Musky Killer Blocktail. This beautiful line lure has been landed muskies for anglers everywhere for a long time. The awkward winning lure is top on the list for a reason: it flat out works. At 7 inches in length and 3 by 4 ounces in weight, the spinner is just right the size to land the trophy musk. With its integrated 1 by 2 ounce lead weight, the Musky Killer is not only a great top water lure, but it can also be retrieved at a depth of 8 feet. Talk about an all-around musky lures that can perform in any situations. Another great thing about using a bucktail for musky fishing is that it's great all-season lure. Whether it's the hottest day of the year or the coldest, you have the potential to catch a musky with a Meep's Musky Killer. Finally, the number 1 position is dominated by LIXADA multi-jointed swim bait. The LIXADA lure is a beautiful, lifelike 3D fishing lure. It's multi-jointed, causing it to swim like a real fish as you retrieve it out. This makes it look like a tasty snake to all muskies in the general area. Whether you retrieve the lure slowly or quickly, it has a unique design so that it flutters perfectly to catch the eye of any fish around. Made from a durable ABS material, you won't have to worry about it breaking on an errant cast or being scared up by those treacherous musky teeth. With a quick yet smooth diving action, the LIXADA provokes musky into chasing the lure and ultimately going in for the bite. So not only is the lure durable and good looking, but it also has the ability to land fish at an astounding rate. That's all for today. We upload product review videos in every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.